And here is the horizon, which is supposedly Earth curve, and we see just a time lapse of it throughout the day. We see it moves drastically, goes up and down. Now, the Earth is not breathing in and out. It's not doing yoga and stretching. Of course, this is just an optical effect because the conditions are changing, and so it's causing the horizon to move around because that's just the vanishing point, the convergence point, right? And it's changing based on the different conditions. It's just an apparent effect. It isn't any physical hump blocking things in the distance, okay? All right, the horizon is merely an apparent location. The horizon is defined as where the sky appears to meet the ground. Okay, so this is very basic stuff. Look, if you look at the end of a long hallway, you'll see, of course, that it looks like the ceiling and the ground are converging towards each other. They're not. It's just the way perspective works. And so the sky ramps down to the eye level, converging into the horizontal vanishing line, or the horizon. And that's, of course, where you get the word horizontal from, is from horizon. And then the ground's ramping up to eye level, converging into the horizontal vanishing line. And that vanishing line changes based on atmospheric conditions. So sometimes it's closer, sometimes it's further away because, there's more turbulence in the atmosphere, there's more density, there's different temperatures, there's different humidity, there's different obstruction, right? So the horizon is merely an apparent location. The horizon is defined as where the sky appears to meet the ground. This is a very basic thing that you have to understand. This is FE 101. Okay, now if the Earth is a sphere with a radius value of 3959, then that horizon is where that arrow meets the surface there. It's going to give you a physical horizon that's curving in all directions always, right? Now, what we know is that the horizon moves around. So we don't see an actual physical place or anything. We see an apparent place. And just like you stand at the end of a long hallway or you look down a long street with street lights, you'll see that things above you look like they're converging down, things below you look like they're converging up, and they look like they converge into each other in the middle vanishing point.
Okay, one more time. Atmospheric refraction is a distortion of what's already in your field of view. You can see this line here. This is what you can actually see. A lot of people misunderstand refraction. They say if you can see further that day, the refraction index has changed, and they're thinking that light or somehow the Earth unbends or light can wrap around and you can actually see down below the horizon, where you can see clearly here there is a field of view. That white line is the actual basis of where things can refract, because that's as far as you can actually see, and anything behind that's moving up and down is just a distortion. So it's the most critical thing to understand, because you cannot see outside of your field of view of what is possible to see. It'd be like saying you can see behind a hill or behind a 10-story building, because light refracts and it kind of bends around and you can see behind this 50-foot tall hill because something is 50 feet below the horizon. Well, it's just not true. Absolutely not true. And this proves it right here. So this is one of the most misunderstood ideas, because the ocean's not curving absolutely proves that the Earth cannot be a sphere, and it falsifies the globe model, and that falsifies orbits and the space agencies and the entire Copernican principle. So it is that simple. So I just want to share this because it's that basic. And you start here. This is the first principle. And once you can see that, you really don't need to go any further. We don't need to talk about all these other ways that stars travel through the sky and anything else, because when you prove that the oceans lay flat, then that's it, game over. So just want to stop here, just wanted to show you that, and thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.